I want you enjoy your birthday. Have a happy, happy, happy birthday. Put your two hands up in the air and make some noise for your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Well, God bless.
Oh, what's good, y'all? This is Dream, host of Dreamhouse TV. It's a new hot show.
Break it down.
Hello. Welcome back to Dreamhouse TV. I am your host, Dream, and y'all already know this is the place where dreams do come true. Y'all already know how I'm coming. I'm on a Zoom meeting with someone that's going to uplift us, that's going to encourage us, also fill us in on exactly what it is that she does. She have her hands in a couple of things, so we're going to make sure that we get it all out, okay? So please, by all means necessary, please go ahead and introduce yourself and let the people know who you are.
My name is Angela Renee, and I am, oh my God, where do I start? Certified life coach as of this year, I guess the beginning of this year. Mm-hmm. I'm also a makeup artist. What else? Oh my God. Hairstylist, but I don't promote that too much. So I braid, all that good stuff, but mostly my focus is my makeup. So I do the special effects, I do the daytime makeup, evening makeup, whatever type of makeup. And yeah, I think that's it. I think I touched on everything.
Right. Well, while we on the makeup, let's go ahead and point that out. I also saw that you also do classes for makeup as well too. How does that work for you?
I do makeup classes. I think a lot of clients prefer like virtual because they can stay within the comfort of their home. Right. I kind of like to do the hands-on because you get firsthand experience on how to do it, what it looks like up close in person. So yeah, so far that is going well. I do have a class coming up February 11th. So if anyone wants to sign up, it's open. It's only $40. So yeah.
Look, right. Look, you guys, y'all already know, okay? Look, I done had a few MUAs on, but I never had anyone that actually taught the classes, for you to learn how to step by step, how much to apply, how much not to apply. But you guys, like you said, she have a class coming up. She'll be able to fill you in. $40. $40. Y'all spend $40 on anything, okay? Why don't you do something, something that can actually help you out in the long run, okay?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and put them out on the map. Where are you originally from?
I'm from here in Houston.
Here in Houston?
Yes, born and raised. Mm-hmm. Yes, born and raised.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
Yes, I was born in the Fifth Ward area. Well, raised in the Fifth Ward area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I mean, like throughout the many years that you've been here, any places that you traveled to that you might have thought that you wanted to live?
Places that I wanted to live? I've never
thought about outside of Houston?
No, of course I've thought about leaving Houston, right. But where? I don't know. I have no clue where I would go.
Yeah, that's understood.
Far away.
Look, right. Because you guys already know I'm from Louisiana. So when I moved to Houston, I was like, it's far away enough, but I still can go back home and visit my people, that type of thing like that too. So yes, right here from H-Town, you guys, H-Town. So you look to get your face beat, get your eyelashes and everything rolling. We have the lady for you. We have the lady for you, right? So I mean, with you becoming a certified life coach, what made you want to pursue that?
Just me helping people. That's always like a passion. I think everybody kind of has like a duty, to help, but it's always been like a passion. And I feel like a lot of people kind of gravitate to me naturally whenever, they're kind of battling with something, whether it be, just being stuck at a job or, wanting to turn a hobby into business or something like that. But just the thought of, just helping,
right.
So that's what made me want to do that.
And nothing's wrong with that. So like, what was the hardest part as for you starting off, to get certified?
My procrastination. Like I started the course and I was like, oh man, I gotta do all these modules, and nobody likes to read. And it's a lot of reading. But it's very, very, very good information. So I was like, honestly, I had to like maybe 6-month break from from taking the course. And I was like, you know what? I have to get back into this because I started it, so I need to finish it. And one day I was just on this, like, I don't know what it was, but I sat in my bed and I went through all 10 modules. I'm so serious. I sat in my bed. I was up early. Like something had woke me up early. And I was like, let me go ahead and get in this. And you know what I'm saying? And so I told myself I would do like 3 modules. And then, the next day I'll do 3 more. Please. I was in this bed going through all these modules. Like, I was I was going through and I was like, oh my God. So eventually, after finishing the modules or whatever, the big test at the end, I was like, oh my God, I don't even remember the half this stuff I just read. But I was like, oh my God. So I mean, I did my best. I was able to kind of go back and, kind of read over or whatever, but yeah, passed it with an 80. So I was like, let's do it.
Look, right. We'll take that. We will take that. As long as it's
we'll take that. Let's do it. Let's do it. So,
yeah. So I mean, I know you said, like within those, you took a break. So I mean, in order for you to get back to it, who were some of the people that, that was like, hey, you need to get back to it, motivated you, pushed you along the way?
Honestly, I would say there was one person. I'm gonna say one person that actually kind of like made that bell go off again in my head. Like, you need to get to it.
Right.
So like when I was talking to one of my friends and we were talking about, just the motivation of, getting her to step out on faith and, get her businesses together and all that good stuff. And, getting her out of that stuck place where she just felt like she didn't know what else to do, like what moves to make, And so we were having a conversation about it. And I was like, oh my God, and that made me go back and finish what I started. And while I was reading one of the modules, she popped up in my head. Like, I was like, oh my God, we were just talking about this. So that was kind of like my confirmation that I was supposed to finish that. I was supposed to do that.
Look, right. Yeah. Look, when at least expected, it comes at you like, look, you remember when you wanted to pursue this? Yeah, it's time for you to get back to it now. It's time for you to get back to it now. Right. So I mean, as for you, okay, because I mean, you've been a life coach. What are some of the questions that is needed to ask before you take on a client?
So life coach is a broad title, I guess, because you have those who specialize in relationships. I don't specialize in relationships.
Okay.
You know, you have life coaches that specialize in finances, you know. I would consider myself a personal development life coach to kind of, you know, get you out of that rut, get you out of, you know, that stuck place, you know, developing you as a person, you know, getting people to enjoy life a little bit more, a little bit of self-love and those type of things. So more of a motivational, inspirational type deal. But the one question would be your goals. What are you trying to do in life? What are you trying to do right now? So yeah, that would be like the most important question, and then we would go from there.
Right. So yeah. And it's crazy though, because I didn't like the way you said, I didn't know that they had, you know, it was like when it come down to life coach, I didn't know that they had like different, you know, sects of it as well too.
Yeah.
So look, you just informed me.
Yeah.
You just informed me, you know, like on the different levels that there is to it.
Right.
So I mean, as for, you know, you when you actually started, you know, taking on you know, clients and stuff like that too, how did that work for you, like to start it off?
Well, first you have to get yourself out there. So my thing is not necessarily charging for, you know, the first couple of sessions, just allowing them to get a feel for you and you get a feel for them. You know, and me personally, I like for it to be fun, you know, because nobody wants to feel like they're sitting in front of a therapist or anything like that. But you know, it's just for us to get to know each other, kind of like buddies. You know what I'm saying? Accountability. I'm your accountability buddy. You know, so when you say that you want to, say somebody wants to become more social, you know, they don't have a social life, they want to become more social, then I'm that guy. Like let's first do this. You know, how about you go to such and such, you know, and sit and get you a drink or whatever the case. I'm the coach. You know, if you want me to come with you, I'll come with you, you know, just so, you know, you can get a feel if that's, you know, something that you wanted to do, you know. So
yeah,
I'm the accountability buddy.
right. Because I mean, look, it's a difference from when you actually have to go out there by yourself, and now you're just sitting there like, now what? You know,
and I used to be like that. Like, you know, a lot of times people don't want to go out alone. And I used to be like that. Like, no, I gotta get one of my girls to go with me. Like, I'm not, you know. But I think as you mature and get older, honestly, all of that stuff really doesn't matter, you know. So, oh yeah.
Right. So I mean, as for, because I mean, you know, after, you know, when you're dealing with so many different people, it's energies that go between the people, you know, as well. So like after a long day, after, you know, because you don't know until they come and talk to you, and then once they come and talk to you, it's just like, okay, now it's on your shoulders. So after a long day, how do you like release those kind of energies?
How do I unwind and release?
Yes, ma'am.
So because I'm a personal development coach, it's not really a lot of negative. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, with any job, with any career, you have to leave your work at work.
Right.
So I'm not mixing that with my family life or my personal life. I just leave that there, you know, leave that there. But maybe just kick back, a nice shower, glass of wine, maybe some music, just to kind of, you know, just to unwind and, you know, regroup and stuff like that. Maybe journaling, that's a good thing. to do. And that's something that I've been doing like on a consistent basis because again, I'm like one of those that start something and then stop it.
Look, right. Sometimes you just have to put it on the side and come back to it because you know if you try to keep going, it's like your mind blows out. Okay, your mind blows out because you're trying to figure out, okay, how can I get this all done? How can I get this all done?
Exactly.
You have to pace yourself, okay? Because you don't want to run yourself out. You don't want to stress yourself out because of something didn't fall right in the way that you wanted it to fall in. Sometimes you just have to go back and be like, okay, why did it happen like this? Let me go back. Let me reflect on what I did, how I went about it, and let's try it a different way. You know, let's try it a different way. Yes. Right. So I mean, as for here in H-Town, like how was it growing up here? Because like I said, I'm from Louisiana, you know, like H-Town has been here. Only been here for about 7 years. And I still don't know everyone. Yes, and I still don't know how to get around. I get lost.
I do too. I do too. I still gotta use my GPS because Houston is too big. Like it's too big.
Yes.
Cities within cities within cities, all within the city. So yeah, I get lost too. But growing up here, I kind of, you know, I was a good kid. School, I went to U of H downtown after high school. Work. I mean, honestly, like my first job was at 15. I'm 37, well, about to be 37 Sunday, but I have literally been working since 15 years old.
Right.
So, yeah. So, I kind of had to grow up a little fast, but I mean, I did have a childhood. I did enjoy my childhood. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I had a pretty good childhood, decent childhood. You know, I didn't get in too much trouble or anything like that. Yeah, and like I said, 15 years old. I've been working since 15. Yes,
since 15. Yeah, no, I started at 16. I'm not too far from your age, but I started at 16, you guys. I started at 16. So I mean, like, what was the first job that you took on?
I don't know if you say you were in Louisiana. So there was Houston Works, like the work source. But before the work source, they were Houston Works USA. So Houston Works used to contract with different businesses or whatever. And you know, have us 15, 16, 17-year-olds working there in the summer. So my absolute first job was through Houston Works, but it was classroom based where they taught us, you know, how to write a resume, how to interview, how to fill out an application, different customer service, and just different things like that. But this was all in a classroom setting and we got paid for it. So once we turned 16, because I did it every year until I was like 17, or 18. But then I want to say my job after that was at the city of Houston in the file room. So at 16, I was at the city of Houston in the summer filing.
Wow, right. At 16, I was flipping burgers, you guys. Like, not many people can say at 16, you know, they're working in the city of Houston, you know, filing papers. Like, that's big. That's huge.
Yeah.
That
and
is
then at
huge.
17, they placed me at Georgia Brown, and my title was administrative assistant. So I worked at like the front desk or whatever during the summer. So yeah, and then I got like my customer service certification, and then I went to Payless. So yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah. So I got a taste of a little bit of everything.
Right, but nothing wrong with that because it all kind of fits into what you do now, like deal with different people, you know, how to actually, because not people really know, like when you out there in the community, when you working with different restaurants, when you just like working out there in the public period, you have to know, talk to people, how to approach people, how to deal with people, how to deal with the different attitudes, which, you know, sometimes we all just like, look, I don't know who they think they talking to, you know, that type of stuff. But still, at the same time, you have to realize that that's your profession. That's something that you chose to deal with. But now, you know, you can see how it all became a part of, you know, what it is that you do now. Like you said, with the makeup, you teach classes, you know, not only that, but you also a personal life coach. You have quite a few things going on.
I do. Let's not forget my day job.
right. And the day job, you guys. So that lets you know, okay, like she's coming full force, okay? Look, it's not just one thing she's doing. It's not just two, but it's three, okay? 3 different things she have going on. Probably more than that.
It is. I was just about to say I'm gonna be making my my Valentine's strawberries for Valentine's. So.
Look, y'all, I don't know. If you want some strawberries and get your makeup done, not only that, but to be uplifted all in one. Look.
Yes, a whole workshop.
Look, a whole, exactly. So it's like a you could basically say like a one-stop shop. Okay, one stop shop. Yeah.
One-stop shop.
Yeah. Look, get your face beat. Okay, get you some strawberries. I'm pretty sure it's probably just not the strawberries, because you know they have pineapples. You know they have all kind of ways that you can go with it.
Yeah.
So how, like,
I usually do the strawberries, the flowers, and the wine.
Oh, right. Yeah. Not only that, but you know, Black-owned business. Just putting it out there. We like to give back. You know, we like to support. So that's good to know, you guys. Y'all already know how to do it. Everything is gonna be in the description box below. How you can get in touch with her Instagram, any other links that she may have, that she can send to me. Also, she have a YouTube. I'm gonna put that in the link description box below as well.
How you know I have a YouTube? Did you subscribe?
I like to do my research, you guys. I like to do my research, okay? I like to do my research, okay? So like I said, all of that's gonna be in the description box below. So that way, you know, you guys can go ahead and tap in, put in your orders. What is the if they in case if they wanted to put in an order with you, like for the strawberries and everything like that, how soon should they get it in?
I have my promotional or my marketing flyer. When is that, like maybe that's like a month? So like 2 weeks in advance.
2 weeks in
At
advance.
least 2 weeks, yeah. 2 weeks.
Right. Yeah. As y'all can see,
because around that time the strawberries sell out fast. And I don't like getting those rinky-dink strawberries, like the ones people done picked over. They didn't already got the big juicy strawberries. And
Right.
I'm not gonna play them games. So yeah.
She gonna have y'all straight, okay? She gonna have y'all straight. Y'all already know. Y'all heard it from the lady herself, Miss Angela. You guys, man. My thoughts are all over the place. I'm thinking about the strawberries, the makeup. Okay, so I mean, like for you being a personal life coach, do you plan on like becoming a published author, like starting the book off?
Ooh, I would love to. I've been thinking about that. It's just the only thing I dread doing is actually writing or typing. Like if I could just speak to my computer, then that would be perfect. Or if I could just tell somebody what to write and they write it, I wouldn't mind at all. But that is something that I'm thinking about.
Yeah, look, the fact that I brought it up, I think it should be like a confirmation, to go ahead and get that out, go ahead and get that out there. Because I mean, a lot of people, they reflect personal testimonies, okay? Like knowing that somebody went through the same thing that you went through, not trying to tell you how to go through it because they haven't been through it, but it's just somebody that already been through it. So for however long it takes, I would like to hear your testimony, how you overcame something that could have destroyed you.
Oh.
You don't have to go deep. You don't have to go deep, but you know.
I'm thinking, I'm trying to think. Oh, I would say after was it after my son? It may have been after my son. But yeah, depression.
Mhm.
Depression is one of those things that people don't know that they're in,
Mhm.
you know. So that was something that I went through, where I didn't even want to go outside. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to go to work. Like I just wanted to just be in my room.
Mhm.
And that's it. That's it. I had this one friend um that I could call anytime.
Mhm.
And he'll just say, if you need me, just call me. It wasn't my boyfriend or nothing like that. But and he used to pray for me. He used to pray on the phone with me. And honestly, like I felt like he was kind of, a really big help, bringing me out of there or whatever. But yeah, depression is not fun at all.
Right,
It is
right.
not.
It's crazy because you can walk across the person, like you can walk in front of the person, meet with somebody, you would never know
You'll
how
never
how
know.
they're really feeling on the inside of the depression. So many people they think that they talk about it all the time. No, it's the one that's walking around like nothing is wrong, with a big old
When they
smile on
say
their face.
check on
Right, right.
your
The one that
strong
always,
friends.
yeah, the one that always says, "Oh, I'm fine, I'm okay,"
Yep,
but
yep.
real deep down on the inside, they're struggling,
Hurting.
they're
Yep,
drowning. They're
yep,
drowning by so much emotions, their thoughts.
yep, yep,
What could have went different? Where did it go wrong? And
yep.
sometimes it all depends on what the situation is. Some people take that and they put it on themselves.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yep.
and sometimes you have to realize that life happens.
Yeah.
Life be lifing. Okay, it cuts
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
It throws things at us that we never expected for it to come. That
Right.
type of stuff like that too. But you have to realize that it all depends on how you come out of it.
Yep.
You know,
Absolutely.
right? How you come out of it, how you deal with it. Sometimes you do have to center yourself because you have to figure out exactly what it is that you're feeling. If you're taking it out on other people around you as well.
Right.
It goes different levels with it. Sometimes people they drown themselves in drink, smoke,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
type of stuff like that as well too. So sad to say. It also leads to suicide.
Yeah.
But it's so much, and there's different levels to it as well. Different
It
levels to it
is.
as well. Right. So I mean, so I know you said your son. Was it? Did you just have one child?
I have to.
Two.
I
Okay,
have
bet. How
to.
is how? Okay, so coming from your first child to now, how has the mother life been for you?
Are we speaking about me or are we speaking about the kids? Because
For we're talking about you. Like, how has the mother life been for you?
okay. So motherhood for me,
Mhm.
um, after my firstborn, it's been pretty easy.
Mhm.
I mean, your first kid is it's a learning experience.
Right.
But then the ones after that, you kind of already know, um, how the game go.
Mhm.
So with your first kid, you got these cute little diaper bags and you're making sure everything is in there. And with your second kid, you just throwing the diapers in your purse.
Right. Right. Right.
So yeah, but I was 20 when I had my son, so he's 16. And we kind of grew up together, if that
Mhm.
makes sense. Um, but yeah, and so my daughter is 8. Yeah, 16 and 8. I waited a long time.
Right. Like that's a wow. Like that's
Yeah,
a gap. That's a gap.
yeah,
Right. Right.
yeah. But I mean, it's great. It's great. I love it. I'm
Yeah.
not having any more kids, but I'm good with the two I got because boy, they give me a headache.
Yeah. Look, I get it. I get it.
Especially the little one.
I have no kids, but you know, I have nieces and nephews.
Oh,
And
yeah.
right.
They like yours too. They like yours too.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah, T Ray. I was T Ray. T Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much how they're coming. Right.
So
So
you have little bitty nieces, like little bitty nieces.
well, I just recently became a great aunt.
Oh, what?
Yeah. But you know, I still have like little nieces and nephews and stuff like that as well too. So you know, it's just like it's in the process, like you said. That's basically my kids too, because you know that's all I hear all the time. And when I go back home to visit, it's like everybody's all around. Everybody want to sit on my lap, no matter how big or how tall they are. You know, it's just what that is. But yeah, but I'm shorter than them. That does not work out. That don't work. I'm shorter than them, okay? I have a nephew, he's about 6 something, and I think he just recently turned 17, I want to say.
He be sitting on your lap?
Yes.
Yeah. Remind me of my son. Yeah, because he taller than me, but I still look. You may be taller than me, but I still lay these hands on you.
Look, right. I tell him that too. Look, don't let the height fool you, okay? I would knock you down to my size, okay? I would knock you down to my size real quick.
Yes.
Real quick. Yes. You know, I don't know. I don't care if I got to punch in your kneecap. You coming down.
Okay, you coming down. And I'm gonna handle it from there.
Look, right. So I mean, like if your younger self came to you for some advice today, what would you tell her?
Depends. Advice on what? I would honestly tell her to don't rush through life. Mm-hmm. Don't rush through life. Take your time. Enjoy your life. Mm-hmm. Travel. All that good stuff.
Yeah. The world, you got it. You know how they say the sky is the limit, but it stretches out. Okay, so when you go up, just know that you have the chance to either to go right and to go left. You know, like travel the world is so much for us to see out here, and that's why I'm trying to go. I'm trying to be like to where I done went to places I never knew was on Earth. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know.
Right.
I didn't know, but that'll be like so dope. So when you was a little child, what did you want to become when you got older?
I wanted to be a teacher.
Yeah. Same here. But you know,
really?
Yeah, I really did. I wanted to be a teacher. I really did. Yeah. Because it's like, how can I put it? It was more like because of me being a child, I knew exactly what kids went through at that moment. You know, not everybody actually have that chance to go and talk to, you know, somebody that they can actually look up to or go to for advice kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And I wanted that teacher that would make them, you know, make it like a comfort zone for them to be like, hey, whenever you need to release some stress, whenever you need to talk about anything that's going home, you know, that's going on in the home, you know, and you needed to confide to somebody, that is what I wanted to be that person. But as I got older, I also wanted to become a psychologist. You know, also, you know, to kind of go along the same way. But as you can see now, I'm a talk show host.
Yeah.
So, you know, but it all kind of fits in and go the same way because, you know, like you're talking, not only that, but, you know, you being a teacher, you just taught me, I'm not being a teacher, but you want to become a teacher, but you just taught me something I didn't know. You know, so it all kind of lines up and goes the same way. So so give your kids some future advice on, it don't even matter what it is, on life purposes, how you just go ahead and put it out there.
Giving my kids advice?
Yes, ma'am. Some future advice. If they were to go back and look at this video like 10 years from now, what would you want them to hear?
Dream big. Dream big. And don't settle.
Yeah.
Do not settle. Dream big. Like, the world is so big. You know, there's so many opportunities So yeah, don't just seclude yourself to um is it mediocrity? Meteor, don't just the minimum, like don't settle for just the minimum, you know.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because once you settle, you're gonna realize that hey, I could be so like way further than what I was if I would
Yeah.
have not settled, you know, like that
Yeah.
type of thing. So like know your
Yeah.
worth,
Yep.
know what you're capable of. Because once you realize what you're capable of and know how far you can go,
Yeah.
look, the bid just went a little higher, okay? It just went a little higher because
Yep.
you know, not only that, but you know who you are, you know what you can do, you know what you can bring to
Yeah.
the table, you know,
Absolutely.
you know how you can add to them, how they can add to you. It's all about networking. The fact that I brought up networking, how has networking worked for you? Like as for you being a personal life coach, makeup. Not only that, but y'all, you know, we just found out she does strawberries, you guys, you know, so she had, you know.
Networking. I told myself that this year I was going to network outside of social media
Mhm.
because social media kind of just limits you to social media.
Mhm.
Um, and I want to reach a bigger audience. So I said that I would market outside, like literally outside and not just social
Like,
media.
mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Get out there and do some footwork.
Mhm. Yeah, and that's what it's all about. Once you get out in the community, you never know who you run into. You never,
Exactly.
right. And so I mean, out here in Houston, you know, like what? Because the music out here is different. Okay, like I said, it is. You know, like Louisiana. You know, we all about you know, we
I
up
like
there.
Louisiana music. Oh my God.
What? Look,
Yes.
I would right now. It's cool because I grew up in Louisiana, but honestly, I like the Houston music because I guess it's more like it's not always up there, you know? Like in Louisiana,
We
you got
we slow, loud, and banging. Like we move slow. We be chilling.
right in Louisiana, you just move fast. Like you just
Yeah, you just out there. You can't get, I can't keep up. But I love the music, especially like when I'm trying to like get some energy, like trying to hype myself up. Oh
right.
yeah, some bounce music. Oh yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Put
That's
some
was one
bounce
of the
music
things.
on.
That was one of the things. Like it was cool, but when you go to the club and that's all you hear the whole night,
Oh yeah, you get tired of
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like give me a little something
it.
slow so I can catch my breath for a second, okay? Just
Yeah.
a little hot in here. Everybody, you know, jigging all over the place and things, you know, like
Yeah.
just slow it down a little bit. No, they always on the go. So I mean,
Yeah.
any place have you visited Louisiana anytime?
I have, but not like to stay.
Mm-hmm.
A friend of mine and myself were supposed to go to Mardi Gras. So I'm
That is the perfect
excited.
time. That is the
Yeah, I'm
perfect
excited.
time. Trying to tell you. So like you was in New Orleans?
Huh?
Were you in New Orleans? Did you go to New Orleans?
I went to New Orleans once, and that was just to pick somebody up. I didn't
Oh,
like,
right.
stay and that was just to pick somebody up.
Gotcha. Because I know a lot of people when they say, you know, Mardi Gras, they usually go straight to New Orleans, you know, to get like the full effect of
Yeah,
because look, every other part around, you know, Louisiana, New Orleans, they cool, they do the Mardi Gras, but nobody does it like New Orleans does
like
it.
New Orleans. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, this Mardi Gras coming up next month. That's where we're supposed to be going.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're gonna have some fun.
Look, right. And make sure you have fun. Just be careful, you know, have
Oh
fun.
Lord.
Places, look, I mean, unlimited drinks, you know, you could drink from sundown to sun up, you know, like I'm just saying. I'm
Oh
just saying.
Lord.
So, right. It's not like here in Texas where, you know, it's a certain time. No. In Louisiana,
Right.
you can go in the middle of the night, early in the morning.
And get a drink.
Yeah, that type of stuff. So, you know, just like I said,
Ooh.
careful, have fun, let your hair down, you know, do your thing, you know, that type of stuff. So, I mean, any encouraging words that you have for our viewers, that's trying to pursue something that they really dream or hope to do?
Yeah, do it now.
Right now.
Do it now. Yeah. But yeah, do it
Right
now.
now. Yeah.
Start now.
Yeah. I mean, because that's the only way to get it to actually get it started.
Right.
Do it for you.
Right. Exactly. Start it now.
And
Write out a plan. Put
Mhm.
a timeline on it.
Mhm.
And work towards it. Yeah.
Right. And you guys, even if people don't understand what it is that you're trying to do, you have to understand everybody is not going to see your picture. Everybody's not going to see the bigger picture. Everybody's not going to understand exactly where you're trying to go with it. But that's okay. Just keep going. Because if you have a plan and you have it written down, write it down, make it plain. I tell that to all of the people that are in it. Write it down, make it plain. Hang it on the wall. Okay. That's called manifestation. Okay. Once you wrote it down and that's something that you really want, just watch it unfold. Hang it on the wall, leave it there, and just go on by your business. By the time you go back and look at this, you're gonna realize, all these things.
Go ahead and cross out what didn't already happen. Yep.
And look, and by the time you get back to it, you're probably gonna have to cross out about 3 or 4 things. Why? Because you wrote it down and you made it plain and manifested it, and now you just like, okay, now you know how to really go about it. Not only that, but it's also like making goals for yourself. Like she said, put a date to it. Put a date to it.
Put a date on it.
Right.
Give yourself a time frame.
Yes. So let's get back to the makeup. How long did it take you to actually, to come professional with it?
Back in high school, I took cosmetology. So for all 4 years, I was in cosmetology. So they taught us the basics of makeup. They taught us the basics, the roller sets, just the basics to pass state board, which is the final test to get your license. But I've literally been doing makeup since before high school. And hair and all that type of stuff. I think I started doing hair maybe like 12. And that was just like braiding hair and stuff like that. And then I worked my way up to like the tracks, gluing in the tracks and stuff like that. My mom was like my guinea pig, my mannequin, because I'd be like, Mom, can I do this style on you? And she'd be like, yeah.
Look, right.
And so I would do it. But like as far as like the makeup, the contouring and all that type of stuff, that was not taught in cosmetology. It was just the basic makeup application, cleaning up the eyebrows, mascara, because all of that contouring was not a thing back when I was in high school. But yeah, just, the contouring and stuff like that. I like YouTube, so I look at a lot of YouTube videos. Of course, I do my own makeup. I have wonderful, clients that I can call up and say, hey, I got a look I want to try. Can I try it on you? And they're like, yeah, but just practicing. I even practice on my daughter. But yeah, just the practice and being consistent with it and trying to learn all the new makeup hacks and makeup techniques and stuff like that they keep coming out with. But yeah, YouTube is my best friend when it comes to learning something new.
Yeah, look, I tell anybody, look, if you want to know how to change your car battery, okay, if you want to learn how to YouTube has everything. Okay, when I say everything, it would teach you something that you probably wouldn't even thought about doing, but you was like, I don't have the money to really, go and pay nobody else to do this. YouTube will step by step. In one video, you seem like you can't get, that's okay. Go to the next video and
exactly
try to work it out. Man, YouTube is a whole teacher out here. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Of many trades. So if anything that you thought about that you want to do and you just don't know how to do it, YouTube, type it in. That'll lead you along the whole way. Right. So I mean,
YouTube University.
Look, right. That really is a whole school. That is crazy. I never thought about it like YouTube, like university. Wow. Yeah. I'm gonna have to put that in there too. I'm gonna like YouTube, you guys. Y'all whole university out here. Y'all's a college that accept any grades, any age.
Yep.
Yeah. Teach you along the way. Right. So I mean, so how would what was your mom reaction when you finished doing some of the hairstyles and
Oh man, she loved it. She loved all her hairstyles, all of them. And like we have a lot of pictures, because I forgot about that too. I'm a photographer too, but anyway, so I have pictures of I used to have like the Polaroid, the disposable, the disposable cameras they used to have like at Walgreens, and you take 40 pictures and then go and get the print. Right. So yeah, I used to do that a lot. I used to snap pictures a lot. And again, this was back when I was younger or whatever. And so I took pictures and her hairstyle and stuff like that. So I was looking at some of the pictures recently and I was like, oh, Mom, I did your hair, huh? She was like, yeah. And it's like you looking at like the styles, like back in the day, like salt and pepper and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like I did that, the braided bobs, like Brandy and I'm like, oh my God, those styles were cute. I did a good job at, the age I was. Mm-hmm. So yeah, even today, can you do my hair? I don't know what I want though. And I'm like, Mom, oh my God.
Right. I mean, I see that.
What you want? I don't know.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That was one of those things I never how can I say perfected as for doing hair. As you can see, all it's none.
You just cut yours off.
Hair, but when I did have hair, it was like always someone that did it for me. I was always with braids. If it wasn't braids, it was the ponytail. But after that, I cut it all off. And then I also learned how to cut hair. So this story, a quick story, okay? So when I came home from Job Corps, you guys, it was just one of those things where I was like, okay, I'm about to get ready to cut my hair, right? But my little sister, she wanted to learn also. Me being the big sister, I'm like, okay, well, you can go ahead and try it on me. You guys, I had to shave my head. Like bald.
Really?
Yes.
She cut it all off? She plugged you a few times?
It wasn't what it was, okay? I think I probably had like a little spot here, a little spot here, that type of thing. But now, she's a beast at it. Like, I would go to her right now. Yes. I would go to her right now and be like, hey, sis, can you cut me up, fade me up? She'd be like, yeah, I got you, such and such. I buy her clippers and everything. Like, yeah, she's gangsta at it now.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I'm getting tired of driving the Humble to get my son a haircut.
Humble? I drive, I think I met, it was a female barber once I first got out here, because I was just in the process of like, okay, I don't really want to cut my own. I want to see, what we have. And she was a female barber. I just walked in. She was like, hey, what's up? You want to? I'm like, well, yeah, sure. And ever since then, she's been getting me straight. So, I mean, like, I have my clippers for when I'm like, okay, I can't get to it right then and there. So I'm going to have to do my own little thing, that type of stuff like that. But other than that, it's pretty cool. But now, my little sister, she a dog at it. She a dog at it. Yeah, but just think about it. Yeah, but just think about it. From the first time she actually cut, to and to now to where she has people that coming to her. The neighbors come to her. People bring their kids to her. It's like it's the product because she never gave up.
Exactly.
So you guys, that's just to let y'all know that hey, if it's something that you really want to do, something that you really want to pursue, something that you have a big dream for, and you could see the vision for, go for it.
Go for it. And don't let nobody talk you out of it.
Exactly, because you don't have those naysayers. Like I said, the ones that don't see the big picture like you see it, the one that doesn't have the faith in it like you have the faith in it. You guys always tell y'all this is just a side, the faith, mustard seed, just the mustard seed. That's all the faith that you need. And not only that, but you need to put the work towards it. You know, it's not going to come as
faith
fast.
Without works is dead.
Right. It's not going to come as fast as you guys think it is going to come. It's going to take time. But as long as you don't give up, you're going to bend. Just don't fall all the way and stay there. You have to get yourself back. You have to get yourself up. Right.
Absolutely.
So I mean, I really appreciate you taking the time to sit down and talk with me.
No problem.
Yes, I mean, look, I done learned some new things, you guys. Like we really just set this interview up for her to, to talk about her being a certified life coach. But then I learned more as she went, and I'm just like, I don't know. So you guys,
I'm all over the place.
If y'all want someone that's going to push you, motivate you, not only that, but she's here for you. Okay, she's here for the community. She's here to serve you guys, and not only that, but help you make it to the next level. This is the lady for it. Okay, not only that, but like she said as well, she's not just going to she's not going to just leave you out there by yourself. If you need her to come with you, she's more than willing to do that. Strawberries. You guys, look, and I'm a fan of strawberries. That's why I keep talking about it, because you said strawberries, and I'm just like, what? Strawberries?
Yes.
Okay. But, she guys, all of that, but the makeup, she can get your face beat. Do you just do that like on the weekends? Do you do it throughout the week, or how does that work?
I kind of surround it around my regular work schedule. Mm-hmm. If it's during the week, it'll have to be when I'm off work, like after 5. But 9 times out of 10, people, they party, so it's usually on the weekends.
Right.
So, yeah.
So you guys, y'all heard it from Miss Angela herself. Like I said, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk with me, especially on a short notice. Look, my days, I was like Thursday, and then I realized I was like, oh, today is Wednesday, so that's why I kept it like that. Right. My days, it's just been slipping away from me, you guys, okay? Yeah. But any other words or any last words that you have for our audience?
No, but thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Honored. Thank you.
Most def. So you guys, check the description box. Hit her up for whatever it is that you need. Like I said, her YouTube. I am going to subscribe after I get off of here. I'm going to subscribe. Okay. So you guys, make sure y'all go subscribe as well. Help her get her subscribers up. Y'all already know we are on.
And follow me on TikTok.
And on TikTok. Look, I'm gonna go find you on TikTok so I can put that down there as well too, you guys. So y'all gonna have the Instagram, y'all gonna have the YouTube, y'all gonna have the TikTok. If she's on Facebook, I'm gonna find her there too. So it's all gonna be there. So please, you guys, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. So every time a new video is uploaded, you guys will be the first one to get it. And we're out. Peace.